What's happening, guys? My name is OTG and welcome to Davilo's Journey, and we start off this episode with breaking news from the Formula 1 website saying Ferrari fans riot over Davilo's sacking. Loyal supporters of Ferrari were shocked to find out that the only Brazilian driver on the grid would be left out of the 2015 drivers lineup. They demand that they reconsider after the Italian Grand Prix to Italian GP today's race. So what does this mean? We're going to have to go into the episode now, but what are the Ferrari guys going to come back with? Sergio, obviously, on the grid, qualified pole, so proving to them that he is a class driver. Outperforming everyone else on track, the only Brazilian man on the grid, as it was said in the news article. Well, I don't know what we're going to see in today's episode. It's a 100% race here in Italy. It's Ferrari's home Grand Prix, the most important race of their season. Can Sergio get the race win, or will there be something that goes wrong for him? We'll have to wait and see. As the guys say, out on track we go. We're now going to cut to the grid where Sergio is away here in Italy. He goes defensive into the first stretch of the race, but there goes Fernando. Fernando's darted away. Sergio then going defensive off Sebastian Vettel. Sergio going defensive. Vettel's got past me, breaks later into the corner, but very nice braking zone there, turning a little bit into Vettel. Vettel then not really taking a racing line, evasive line for Vettel. He's caught up to Fernando Alonso now, and they're pulling away from Vettel and Webber and Raikkonen. Now hogging the slipstream off Fernando Alonso, staying behind him neatly and cleanly. He's now going to go around the outside, then dive it up the inside last minute. Fake positioning, and Alonso trying to get onto the racing line. He can't. Sergio now just taking the racing line as Fernando Alonso backs out of that corner. And look, Fernando is miles behind him now, so clearly Fernando taking a very defensive line. 11 on lap 11 now, going on to lap 12. Sergio enters the pits for another set of them option tyres. It's probably the best choice for him to go on because they are pretty fast at the moment. Sergio is very, very fast out on track, but will he be able to jump cars on circuit? Let's have a look. So it's a very nice pit lane, a very easy pit lane. Italy in general is an easy race, so you expect to win it, but he's come out in 5th position, so that really proves the sort of gap that Sergio was able to pull out on the rest of the field now, taking it into the first corner very nicely. Sometimes you can get a bit wide out there, getting a bit of back-end wheel spin, but he can easily get his tyres up to the correct temperature. Now, in a future episode, you'll notice that I will change my camera to the offset camera. The reason being that I prefer that camera angle a lot more on lap 14 now. Look at the gap he pulled out on Fernando, taking the fastest first sector there, cutting the corner a little bit, and he's had to just cut the corner just minorly because his tyres are feeling a little bit weary, and then he gets a penalty for that. So Sergio picking up a penalty for corner cutting, a little bit harsh. I mean, it was only a minor corner cut, but the stewards have made a decision on lap 18. Sergio goes flying, getting a bit too fast into Ascari there. These tyres obviously struggling at this point of the race. Jules Bianchi then coming behind him and obviously hitting into the back of him, and Bianchi loses his front wing. He had a 7.5 second gap, and he was trying to build 10 seconds obviously to Sergio because of that penalty, but sadly he couldn't get anything from it. Now skipping on to lap 22, he's got a car right behind him, and I believe it's Fernando Alonso. At the moment, Hülkenberg in 3rd position is in an easy position and gap, and he just enters the pits with these tyres destroyed on lap 22. His scheduled pit stop, I believe. Coming into the pits now, surely he's going to go for the prime. He does. He sticks the prime tyres on his car, hoping to get some nice time, maybe even go for a 2-stop in this race. Would that be a wise choice to go for? We're going to have to see whereabouts does he come out on track. What cars are we going to be seeing? There's Hülkenberg, who's come out in 3rd position, and there is Paul Di Resta, who has beaten him in 4th. So Hülkenberg in 3rd, Di Resta in 4th, Vettel down there. Lap 23 now, Paul Di Resta and Hülkenberg are ahead of him. He's on the prime tyres, no curves available. Going into 6th gear as they cross the line. Can he get into 7th gear? He just about gets into 7th gear. Got DRS using a minor amount of curves, almost half a bar now. Hülkenberg's been overtaken by Di Resta, so Di Resta's on a podium at the moment. Sorry, second, both of them in podium, but when Sergio gets past, and now he's up past 1. He goes past 2nd, but Di Resta squeezes him off the track, and then he just takes it around the outside and cleanly takes 2nd position. So now he's chasing after Fernando Alonso on lap 39. Obviously, bit of change. He decides to go on for another set of prime tyres to secure him to the end of the race, setting a 3.119 second pit stop there. As we come out, whereabouts will the rest of the drivers be? Fernando Alonso not going into the pit, so that'll be very interesting to see whereabouts Fernando comes out on track. Wait a minute, no, Fernando has entered the pits, and there's Fernando coming out now. So Fernando on the home straight, and Fernando can't get past him now. On lap 52, Sergio has built a gap to Fernando Alonso. What is he going to do, though? We're going to have to find out what the gap was. Here we go. As he comes across, they're getting a bit of a corner cut, and then he just spins off on the track. So all of that time building, he was 7.8 seconds and gaining. So maybe only Sergio has indeed is looking like it's only going to pick up second position, only second position, but it's going to be a Ferrari 1-2 on lap 53. We come on to the end of the race. It's a 100% race here in Italy. Endurance for Sergio this race. He's been stolen of first position after some dodgy penalty decisions, and Sergio only comes home in second position from pole. Fernando Alonso, what a shocker, wins the race. Maybe there was a little bit of a conspiracy theory going on there. I'll let that go down to you guys if it was a conspiracy theory or not. Maybe they're giving a bit harsh decisions to Sergio. And Sergio only 6.7 seconds behind Fernando. He would have finished anyway. So Hulkenberg finishing down in 8th position. The rest have finished actually down in 10th. So not the best from them. Gutierrez in 11th and Sutil in 12th. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Davilo's Journey. If you have, please hit that like button below. I noticed we've been getting some great responses on this video. Maybe even share it on Twitter if you like it. And it goes on Twitter, I will retweet it. Remember to follow me on Twitter at OTGXGaming. And guys, thank you for watching. My name is OTG. I'll see you guys in the near future for more news, views, and of course Sergio Davilo's Journey very, very soon. Bye guys.